afternoon. We are going to feature a BIIB biotech stock, and we're going to focus here on the $300 strike and all the calls that go down here in order all the way up to $330. Now, when option traders are trading, here is what I'm going to show you, and they don't have this. There may be always a very rare percent of the people who may or not may, or you know what, it never comes in May. Well, there's a true story to biotech and how the $300 call had what we call a turbo trade. And we're going to showcase that model to you because this is based on a headline event. And here's what it's going to be based on. It's going to be based on the 819, so we know that it's a monthly contract. We do know that these are the strike prices. Put the call over here. We do have what we call a market maker panel, and basically what this is going to give you in here is it's going to take care of knowing where everything is. And so when we start making that market, we will do the following. There is the MMT option turbo trader platform. This is a 3-minute chart. When BIIB hit that news article, you got to realize that the low right here was 297 and whatnot. And we went straight up here to where that diamond is, which is one of the bots that we have in our system, referred to as high frequency trading technology, and you need to learn it now. So there was the next spike on the news. It pulled back, came back up here. You could see the ascending diamonds, but you can clearly see they got a little bit of top heavy. But here's the biggest thing, the most important thing is understanding that move relative to that $300 call on a headline event is the category. Here we're talking about a monthly contract. And why is it that the monthly premium trades a whole different way than the weekly? And then what are the actual best times to be able to get in what we call a super gap $300 call, but it was all about identifying the breakout. Once that headline news hit, these options went from 680, they were down $1.90 on the day. The high, 16 pennies there. There's a range, 27.3. This is definitely called a super high frequency algorithmic buy script, sell script. The reason why we say that, because we own our own platform, but I wanted to show you right here how clean this was. And there was total volume was 325. Now, Biogen has had a lot of ups and downs, and I'll show you why. Remember, it's a headline event. It's a beautiful breakout option that went with it. And the IBB also right here, this was 299.00, had a $10 range right here. And it's the ETF. And you can see where the spike was, because the range is $10 for that ETF there, and it is. So we're going to go on to the next part of this. It's about high-powered headline event, turbo option trading, and why is it that our mathematical option trading platform is not wrong mathematically. Even nicer, here was a great low. Take a look at it, 2.25 ratio on the low. Look at that range, 200. Look at that, look at that. Now, when you're here, you're going to get these entries. Once again, a headline event on a super option power play right here with our market maker division, and we're going to continue to show you why is it that you need to be here. You do need to be here, because when you're here, you're going to get these headline breakouts, and those live trades are going to be pouring out in that live trading floor room that we have. some of the net changes is that we're talking about. Once again, 819 monthly premium. And you can see here where change from the open right here was. Here's all the numbers. This is what the plus effects in this column. Net change percent level. Well, you see, how about that 315 call? I just will show people that in a different individual. But that thing there had a super. In fact, I already have it in here. This thing was right here. 225. There it was. Let's not forget it. I can see what it's saying. Let's go to the 320 call. Let's take a look at that one. $1.47 to $19.50 based on one of our turbo plays live. And that's what this is about. And we do hope that you can be part of it. And that's up to you. You can take a free 5-day trial. And we're going to show you a couple more things about these breakouts. We are with the 325 call. Once again, every one of these power put options that we are famous for with our breakout software. We have our own platform, and you'll see that next. So now let's take a look and see what the 330 call. 330. You got it right here. 330. Look at that range. 75 cents to 13.7. The range of 12.9. And that will conclude this part of it. But remember, every one of these call contracts came up in our system, and you would have been in this order in that live trading room would have came to you very quickly, and bam, you'd be all on it. We're showing it to you. Quickly, this is one of our charts. We had this breakout down here on the IBB, that's an ETF, and you can clearly see where that low was of 268 there. And by the time we peaked right up here, we were considerably higher, and we can see that high there was around 296.8, and then we pulled back. You can see the diamonds. Once again, for market makers, you're looking at where that entry was and what did that 60-minute mathematical system that we have right here. Each one of these lines are 2.6. And that's 1/4 delta price movement. That's what it equals. 95% IR. That thing was strong into the close. You don't have to guess or any of it. And this is the high right here that got created. And that's where the exit would have been at that breakout point up here. On this is the IBB. And it's a biotech. But it went right along with what? We have an MMT platform, the one that we own, and I'm going to go up here and I'm going to do the deltas. And this is a 66 market maker option exchange platform that is used with the public making prices. So we're going to verify one thing that we're going to tell everybody. The mathematical HFT platforms, rather they're for the person that's making a market. Here, I'm going to hit the diamonds and whatnot, but this is what a headline event on the actual name of BIIB. Biotech, intraday, they pop that up there, and I can just tell you one more time. We own our exchange, and this is going to be big, $9 per line. And what we're going to tell you, everybody, when it comes to trading these options now, you got to understand where the HFT is relative to the call charts that we definitely have already gone over here about how to make a super big money. Have a daily chart, and remember, this is the market maker system, and it's not a regular trading platform. It makes money. That's why. And what we have here is where we had a big gap down a while back right here, and they really sold that off. And when they got the news, it popped. And I'll show you that the math doesn't lie. Each one of these lines are $4.21. In our system, closing at 100 is as strong as you can get. And basically 4.21. And that's on this daily. And the system does not lie. The math can't lie. And we welcome you here. And we welcome to share and enjoy as you make money. And when that headline event was right down here, look, I'm going to go draw another teeny line real quick. So here we go. Bingo. There we go. I got the prices. Prices are here. This is our turbo option exchange. We own it. And all people get entry and exit from our turbo exchange. Now, let's go ahead and pull this baby down. As the headlines, check this out. Look at that gap down right there. And, you know, we had bad news, but it didn't matter. Over here is where that bottom was put in. And if you would have bought the 225 calls, and you would have bought the 240s a long time ago, that was what calls and stuff were going for. But I can tell you right now, when this thing gapped up today, it blew right up here. And the algorithm is there in the diamond. Now, would you like to get back to the option? Let's get back there. Once again, it's all about a headline event. It's all about a high-powered option, turbo option that it was going to be. And 75 cents on the low. That was a 330 call. $300 call. Again, 680. And we looked at the rest. Get on board now and get that power play, headline power play in these biotechs or any part of the market. Get on board now and how to take advantage of making money on 5 different call prices when the headline news and the breakout occurred. It was all about that entry and the gift that we have given you.